Systemic lupus erythematosus, SLE. Systemic lupus erythematosus, SLE, is a chronic, multisystemic autoimmune disease that results from immune system-mediated tissue damage and is characterized by the presence of broad spectrum of autoantibodies. Arthralgia and rashes are the most common clinical features, whereas cerebral and renal disease constitutes most serious problems. Age. It usually occurs in young women between 20 to 30 years, but may manifest at any age. Sex. It predominantly affects women, with female-to-male ratio of 9:1. Musculoskeletal manifestations. Arthralgia and non-erosive arthritis most common, more than 85%. Commonly involves proximal interphalangeal and metacarpophalangeal joints of the hand, along with the knees and wrists. About 10% of patients, deformities result from damage to periarticular tissue, a condition termed Jacquard's arthropathy. Cutaneous manifestations. Classic malar rash consists of erythematous, flat or raised, facial rash with a butterfly distribution across the malar and nasal prominences and sparing of the nasolabial folds and is seen in 30 to 60% of patients. Butterfly rash is often triggered by sun exposure. Times discoid lupus is a benign variant of lupus in which only the skin is involved. Discoid rash consists of erythematous slightly raised patches with adherent keratotic scaling and follicular plugging. Discoid rash without any systemic features occurs in discoid lupus erythematosus, DLE. Only 5% of patients with DLE have SLE, however, as many as 20% SLE patients have DLE. This rash is primarily seen on the face and scalp, generalized photosensitivity, skin rash on exposure to sunlight, and alopecia. Mucous membrane manifestations, recurrent crops of small, painful ulcerations on the oral or nasal mucosa. Dryness secondary to Sjogren's syndrome. Hematologic manifestations, antibodies that target each of the cellular blood elements are responsible for hematological changes. RBC, normocytic normochromic anemia, reflecting chronic illness. Hemolytic anemia, Coombs test positive or microangiopathic hemolysis. WBC, leukopenia, particularly lymphopenia. Platelets, idiopathic immune thrombocytopenic purpura induced by antiplatelet antibodies. Antibodies to clotting factors can contribute to impaired clot formation and hemorrhage. Renal manifestations. Kidney may be involved in 30 to 50% of SLE patients and is one of the most important organs involved. Often asymptomatic in most lupus patients, particularly initially. Hence, urinalysis should be done in any person suspected of having SLE followed by regular urinalysis and blood pressure monitoring. Characterized by proteinuria, more than 500 mg per 24 hours, and/or cellular, red cell, casts. Neuropsychiatric features. Nervous system involvement in SLE produces both neurologic and psychiatric manifestations. Clinical features include cognitive dysfunction due to SLE cerebritis, headache and seizures, psychiatric features including depression and psychosis. Peripheral nervous system involvement can cause neuropathy. Cranial nerve and ocular involvement due to vasculopathy. Cardiac manifestations. Pericarditis most frequent. Serious manifestations are myocarditis and Libman sac, non-infective endocarditis involving the mitral valve, endocarditis. Increased risk for myocardial infarction, usually due to accelerated atherosclerosis and vasculitis. Pulmonary manifestations. Pleural lesions, pleurisy with or without pleural effusion most common pulmonary manifestation. Pleural effusion is exudative with low C3 and NR test positive in the pleural fluid. Lung lesions, pneumonitis, exclude infection before ascribing a lung lesion to SLE, shrinking lung syndrome, interstitial inflammation leading to fibrosis and intraalveolar hemorrhage. Gastrointestinal features. Non-specific diffuse abdominal pain, caused by autoimmune peritonitis and/or intestinal vasculitis, nausea sometimes with vomiting and diarrhea. Increases in serum aspartate aminotransferase, AST, and alanine aminotransferase, ALT, DOT. Mesenteric vasculitis can cause infarction or perforation of small intestine. Ocular manifestations, Sika syndrome, Sjogren's syndrome, and non-specific conjunctivitis are common. Serious manifestations are retinal vasculitis, can cause infarcts and cytoid bodies, and optic neuritis. Complications of glucocorticosteroid therapy include cataracts, common, and glaucoma. Other manifestations, Kikuchi-Fujimoto disease, antiphospholipid syndrome and complement deficiencies are associated with SLE. Increased risk of hematologic malignancies, particularly non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and possibly lung and hepatobiliary cancers. Laboratory findings, autoantibodies in SLE. SLE is characterized by the production of several diverse autoantibodies. Some antibodies are against different nuclear and cytoplasmic components of the cell that are not organ-specific. Other antibodies are directed against specific surface antigens of blood cells. Importance: 1. Diagnosis and management. 2. Responsible for pathogenesis of tissue damage. Types of antibodies: antinuclear antibody, and a best screening test, and more than 90% of the patients show a positive test. However, a positive test is not specific for SLE. It can be positive in some normal individual, especially elderly, other autoimmune diseases, acute viral infections, chronic inflammatory processes, and with certain drugs. Anti-double-stranded DNA, anti-dsDNA, antibodies are common in SLE. Anti-SM antibodies are highly specific for SLE. Rising levels of anti-dsDNA and low levels of complement, C3 and C4, reflect disease activity. Rheumatoid factor is positive in 30%. Other tests: 1. Complete blood count, aids in diagnosis and management. Anemia, normocytic normochromic and Coombs positive, leukopenia, lymphopenia and thrombocytopenia may be present. 2. Activated partial thromboplastin time, APTT prolonged in the presence of pathogenic antiphospholipid antibodies. These antibodies give a false positive result in the serologic test for syphilis. 3. Erythrocyte sedimentation rate, ESR non-specific indicator of systemic inflammation. 4. C-reactive protein, CRP. It is an acute phase reactant which is relatively uninflammative and normal in SLE. It does not usually rise with disease activity unless there is infection, arthritis or serositis. 5. Complement levels. Low levels of C3 indicate active disease, especially nephritis. 6. Lay cell, phagocytic leukocyte, neutrophil or macrophage, that has engulfed the denatured nucleus of an injured cell is positive. Rarely done nowadays. Urinalysis. When there is active nephritis, urinalysis shows proteinuria, hematuria and cellular, red and white blood cell casts in the urinary sediment suggest proliferative GN or granular casts. Blood urea nitrogen and serum creatinine are elevated in acute kidney injury. If there is proteinuria, urine albumin creatinine ratio should be measured. Renal biopsy confirms renal involvement. Imaging. 1. Chest X-ray, to exclude other pathology, for cardiac size and in lung disease. 2. High-resolution CT, to demonstrate fibrotic lung. 3. Magnetic resonance imaging, MRI, of brain or spinal cord in cases with central nervous system disease involvement. Diagnostic criteria for SLE, American College of Rheumatology, malar rash, discoid rash, photosensitivity, oral ulcers, arthritis, serositis, renal disorder, neurologic disorder, hematologic disorder, immunologic disorder, antinuclear antibody.
For more informative videos, please subscribe to our channel.